welcome back. My name is Sandsandal, and this is Let's Play the Guild 3. Now, this will be a new playthrough, and we're actually going to be using the new map Helgoland that has just been recently added. It quickly became my favorite map because it is so much smaller, but it still has you still have a lot of things to do. Now we are actually going to be playing on the normal difficulty because there's no point in playing on hard impossible. Restricting ourselves even further is not much fun. Usually we always do years per round, 1 year, so we can have as much fun as possible, and I'm going to try to skip all the unnecessary fun. Now, usually, you know, I'd say go handicraft, herbalism, or agriculture. They have become so much better than Rogue, but you know what? I feel like Rogue has a lot more potential now, if you know what you're doing. And I'm going to prove to you, Rogue is the best class. Now, some people have been wondering why I have been gone for so long, and that's because I had to move city. I had to have a new education ongoing right now. I am studying bachelor in bureaucracy, and also, yeah. And also, there's been a lot happening in real life. If you're part of the Discord, you would probably know this already. So let's go ahead and build our robbers camp right here.
Here I am, of course.
Now, the one major difference that you really have to take care of early game in this game now is to get your guy a weapon. If you don't, you're gonna lose. Okay, you're not gonna live long, and most people don't realize it, but a dagger only costs 83 gold, and that will almost guarantee you like 95% win rate in most fights. And there is currently a lot of bugs in the market where stuff just becomes cheap because there is too much of it in the market. So that's always a viable option you have to look at. Now, I honestly, you know, this is a huge investment, but I'm gonna buy myself a riding horse in the beginning, and I'm gonna look into the armor types. I think none of them are that good, but we can. You know what? I'm gonna get myself just an iron bracer, and that should be enough money to hire employees and hopefully get me married. Now, usually we only go for the youngest, and Wibik is 18, so hopefully we can marry her real quick. Just watch me fail. Reynard is not that charming, apparently. 63%, that's nothing. I usually don't go for anything that's less than 70%, and you're almost guaranteed to always succeed in complimenting somebody, so you can just wait for it to go off cooldown, use it, and then go ahead. Now that I failed, I feel kind of dumb, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just gonna make one of these real quick and give it to my guy. Select them again and do this. This will give you, like, it has a high success chance no matter what rank they are, and it gives you a decent boost to your relationship. So like right now we can already marry, so here we go, and we got a wife. So by the time this building finished, we already got married. I want to see what they start off with. So they start off with some armor, which is good. Actually no, you're gonna go home. So they start with armor, and that's cool, but we want to send them to the market and get them some daggers. That will get them a bit of a boost in fighting, since we're going to go with ambushing instead of jugglery. We're going to have our main characters do jugglery, and the workers do ambushes. Hey, let's keep going here. Boom. You can go ambush, I guess. Boop. It's legal, so that part is perfectly fine. But the problem is, let's take a look here. Is it legal to steal? No, it's not. So we're allowed to ambush, and if we succeed, we will get away with it, because ambushing now doesn't just, you know, it doesn't stop them and force an attack. If you succeed in an ambush, you don't actually have to fight them. Like, hopefully this will get ambushed right here. Yeah, okay. See, there you go. I think he succeeded in ambushing right here. So I just got the stuff without having to fight him, and that gives a decent amount of XP and items. We're gonna have both ourselves. Oh, actually, this is problematic because we have limited work slots right now. So we want to have her fighting. Actually, she's better than my other robber. let's put her on ambush. Now we got unlucky, and there seems to be an AI that actually already has the whatchamacallit? Where is it? The mercenary outfit thing. I don't know where they're located. It doesn't matter either way. But they can extort for money, which is a very nice way to make money, especially early game. But where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. We can eventually buy it, but I think it's like, yeah, it's not that cheap. Now, let's get back to our own. Let's see what we do. I can go for add-ons, or I can have my last character also start robbing. So let's do that instead.
Immediately.
And let's go ahead, make it so he's ambushing. Now, this has all been playing on normal, so we're gonna start speeding up the game. My wife is actually pretty interesting stats. She is going to get healed. I already leveled up, which is nice. We're gonna put in a dexterity. You should never put in anything else than dexterity, intelligence, and or strength. Strength, yeah. Charisma is not that useful. And perception is not that useful unless you want to prevent people from stealing from you or finding more evidence. So generally, you really don't need it. We're gonna try to hire, where is it called? What is it called? A storage transporter. Here you go. And he will just automatically transport the stuff because we will not be using our front store slot. We don't want to use that. Go sell it. And that will bring us even more profit. Now, I don't think my work is actually work at night anymore on the robber side, but we're making a decent buck now. Starting up, making a bit more money. Now, I have two options in general. One of them is to look for a way to make more money by... Oh, that guy got knocked the fuck out. We can either upgrade by having them gain better weapons. So if we get them proper swords, proper weapons, and send them out to ambush, we will get a higher chance of succeeding, because even if we end up in a fight, it will guarantee us to win. Now, one of the factors for... I get it, someone has spoke well about me. One of the factors to succeeding in ambush is the intimidation bonus. So if you get a high intimidation bonus, you will succeed more frequently. Now let's get her proper stats because she is horrible.
Not now, please.
Yeah. Now, one of the other reasons why I have two people juggling, yeah, is because oh no, don't do that. Put it in the market. It's because it is, how do I put this? It's very cost effective because you get some improved relationship to the different. Okay, so I'm accused of attacking somebody. I have two options here. Either I kill somebody, I kill the town henchman or constant guardian, and avoid this entire case altogether, or just take it. I'm fairly sure at worst this will be just like a fine, so I'm gonna just take it. I feel like that would be the best option. Did I get another child? Yes, I did. Let's send Reynard over there. And let's start doing this. Now, I want to actually remove these, some of these notifications. It's not trade, where is it? Events. Let's turn that off. And employees, because I think that's automatic, right? Yes, it is set on automatic. Now, let's see. I won another fight. Great. A trial has been scheduled. See, stealing from character is not that dangerous. It's like at least a fine of like, I think 50, 60 gold, but by the time that happens, like I've already made enough money back. So let's keep on doing this. Now I think my wife is stuck at home, so we wanna get over there. Oh, he already got a Lancequent, that's pretty cool. Let's get one more worker slot so she has access to it, and we'll send her on her way. Does my wife have a sword or weapon?
Get away from here right now.
Once she's done with that, we'll give her a weapon. I think it's my guy. He's under attack. You can see him getting smacked. But I think, yeah, I won the fight. Thank God. I was quite scared there. Let's give her a dagger. Oh, yeah. So here's actually a trick. If you marry a highborn person, you can actually get their items. Sometimes they have crazy stuff that can give you like a boost of 3k, 4k, whatever. So just keep that in mind when you marry somebody. Now, she has okay stats. Maybe we spend a bit more money on something good for her dexterity. I don't think there is anything though for dexterity right now. No, there's nothing for dexterity, sadly. That's a shame. Yeah, unless I think the black knight, nope, nothing. It's all boring. So let's send her on her way to juggle again. Yikes. Oh, my guy is healing, but
I really can't get away from here right now.
I want to figure out what happened here. I think I have evidence on somebody, that's why it's giving me a notification. Here you go, lodge a complaint. Oh, I have 3 against these guys. Lodge a complaint, lodge a complaint. We could, you know what? It's against this family, and this family doesn't have. So here's another way to make a bit of a boost to your money income. You go to these guys, you say, "Hey, I wanna trade. You wanna give me some money for this? I'll take 150 gold." You don't want to have like equal amount because they won't accept that. Because of the balance of the power, but if you have it a bit lower, then you get a nice boost. So I kind of wasted around roughly 1,000 gold there. So that was a mistake. Now our second building will be a steady income source. So we want to either look into making ourselves a herbalist hut, which will cost us 2k, or we could go for a full juggle outfit, which is also a viable option. As you can see, like we just got 37 from one juggling, which is a nice amount of money.
Get ready.
And we also have a bit of money coming this way from these items here. From what we ambush. Why is she not juggling? She is. Now, most of the time when your employees are sick or damaged, they will go to... Oh shit, send home. They will automatically try to heal themselves by going to the appropriate medicinal house. So for example, if you have let's send them home. If you have illness, then you'll go to the I think it was the hospital. If you have some damage, you can go to the herb hut if it's available, or to the hospital again. And if you have a curse or whatever, then you go to the medicine house. You can actually do it manually too. By here you go, poisoned, you go to apothecary, medicus, that's for getting yourself treated from wounds, so hospital, and this is for the herb hut. So this is illness like cold or something. Let's see where my guy is. We'll speed up to 3x. I mean, we're getting a lot of money this way, but I'm gonna be making even more money. So I'm kind of tempted to like continue going down this route of having my characters focus on ambushing, because we're not really losing anything on it. If you look at the popularity, it's not really losing us anything.
No pain, no gain.
Did I fail?
Anything wrong? Certainly.
I'm hurrying.
Wait, I haven't set this. There you go. So you can set hotkeys and stuff, and I forgot to do that with my guys.
Good.
There you go, juggle, juggle. Now, I'm just paying the fines here, like, here you go. So I just paid how much? I just lost some reputation. Like, that's not like the end of the world. Public shame, fine 8 gold. Prison, wait, prison time? Oh no. Oh, that wasn't mine. Okay, thank God. Yeah, it's like the fines aren't that exactly that big, so, and especially when it's for some of my characters, like I don't really care. Where is this guy? Why is he not ambushing?
Consider it done. I want to plunder some loot.
Oh, let's see. That's done. Now, hopefully this will make me... There you go, that's some nice 1 gold right there. But I'm making a decent amount of money because of the ability to just rob people without having, you know, to stop them and have to fight them, which shortens the amount of time you spend. Now, I'm actually going to go for 1+ dexterity because I think that's a worthwhile investment for the free stat. It's 650 gold, it's not that much, and I'm going to try to, you know, I feel like if I rush down this line, I can get a bit more fun with it. I could also go for pickpocketing, but I think pickpocketing has a chance of getting yourself jailed. So I feel like I should avoid that. Now, don't use front store slot. I think, can I not already build another building? Yes, I can. So we'll basically double our income. So this is how you really play rogue right now. You invest a bit, get yourself daggers, and then you go ahead and smack people. Try to not do it with your main characters. Your main characters are a bit too important to just like spend like that, in case, you know, they end up in jail. Worst case scenario, if somehow find the one jury or judges that really hate you, and you end up in jail, or a worst case scenario, which will never happen because you have to do something horribly criminal, end up dead. So if you do some major crime, you can actually get killed for it. I think it's right here. City council crimes, so that would be poison well, eliminate somebody, and kill somebody. But these actions at worst will give you jail time, everything that falls under this, but this can give you death sentence. That was a lot of words in a very quick succession. Do I have any more evidence that I can use? I can sell, I guess. No. But my popularity is both increasing and decreasing at the same time because of my trials and my juggles. So I might have a dedicated juggling outpost. I think that's would be better for me. And the reason for that is because, like, I think these guys can improve my relationship constantly with the town or village and whatever area, and the other guys will focus on like just getting me real money. So what I could do now is I could hire 2 more workers here that are dedicated to ambushing. Oh no. See? The fucking dagger, bro. Now, I think I can charge them for that. Yes, sir. Give me some money. Oh, they can't even afford that. I have 2 evidence on it. I have 1 evidence on these and 1 evidence these, but these guys can't afford it, so let's see. I think it's these guys, yeah? And these guys. I think these guys should have a bit more money. Yeah, there you go. So I wanna, actually, let me see if I can sell them both. Let's go with 350 gold. And that went through, so we got 350 gold for that. Pretty nice.
I'm busy.
I want to send my guy to the other vagabond camp, and I'll hire. Let's see, I have 2 workers, so let's hire an employee. Have her go to the market, and let's unlock one of these. So once my guy comes over here, he can just work. And let's speed her up. Let's get her a weapon. We could go with a shadow dagger, which would give her stealth, so in case something happens, but like, there's really no need. Just go. Oh wait, is it cheaper to go with shadow? Yeah, it is. So let's just give her a shadow dagger, I guess, and send her home and have her ambush. She's right here. Legal ambush. I want you to head over to the appropriate vagabond camp. Here you go. And let's take a look at these here and hire 1 more employee. You have to go to the market now. Okay, so the shadow dagger is 170. This is 145. So let's get them this. And he's not a really good fighter, but I mean, whatever just makes us succeed, I guess. And let's get our guys. The amount of trials we have going on, like 19 messages or something like that. That's crazy. Let's have him juggle and go for add-ons, get another worker slot. So once my wife gets here.
I really can't get away from here.
So let's set this as number 2, control 2, wonderful. Now we're gonna go focus on getting yeoman titles so we can get the fighting 1 and unlock the mercenary quarters, which will be a nice boost to our income. And so we can just extort people or extort buildings. So I'm actually gonna also turn off that notification. Law and order, fuck off. We have some evidence against these guys. Let's see if we can sell it to them. I want 160, and I'm gonna make sure it actually does give you the money. Let's see if we have any more evidence. There is 2 more families that are dealing with illegal activity, so it's a nice way to make a bit of extra money. Now I can get the human title, but always keep a bit of spare change when you are going rogue. Early game, you don't, like if you have to pay a sudden huge amount of fines, this is all going to be fines or something like that. It's nice to have a bit of money. Oh, that's the timer. Thanks for watching and do have a good one.